Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for joining me here in this space. Hope everything is well in your world. Um, I was pulled to this deck again for you, so I'm curious what wants to come through here. Something tells me we might be looking at something that we've seen come through this past week. So let's dive into the message here and see what wants to come through for you, okay? Apology, family, okay. Hopeful. All right. Feels like, yeah, there's chaos here. Okay. I feel like there's been a situation. It could be within a family circle, but I feel like this might have to do with family, parents, uncles, aunts, cousins, whatever, sisters, brothers, whatever, right? Um, I feel like you could be seeing some kind of shift or change, but I don't want to get too far into this because we may go down the wrong hill here. But I feel like there's something here that's trying to be worked out with this apology energy. But I wonder if someone could feel not sure that the apology would be accepted. But let's see what wants to come through here. Show me for Scorpio. Seems like there's been, for some of you, someone could have recently been like humbled here. Five of Pentacles. This might involve money, finances, resources, inheritance for some of you. Interesting. We have Pisces and Virgo. And I feel like they're referencing here something maybe about the North and South node being in Pisces and Virgo right now. Okay. Um, I'm getting that somebody didn't think someone would see. There's something here about not seeing a detail or somebody thinking that people wouldn't pick up on a detail. This might be a specific message, okay? The Lovers. The Ace of Swords. And the Devil. Yeah. Okay, so this might be like in your home kind of thing. It doesn't have to be, but like there's direct relation here is what I'm getting. I wonder if there's some kind of yeah, this could be like a gambling situation. Um Either way, it's something that would be considered maybe a habit. Apologies for the crooked camera there. Could be something that's habitual. Something that a person was doing created a disastrous situation, and I feel like this is the person who's wanting to apologize. There is something here about somebody thinking that someone wouldn't pick up on a detail. I'm also hearing unraveling, so there could have been something that seemed small that someone was doing, but it turned into an avalanche here, okay? Let me know if this is your story. Nine of Cups. This could be maybe maybe there's been a drinking issue, okay? What I see is that a truth has come out about an issue, okay? A problem, somebody has a problem here. The problem is going to vary based off of who this message is for. Could be a drinking problem, could be a drug addiction, could be a gambling issue. That whatever this is has created a problem. And I feel it's something about overindulgence or indulgence. I do get that. There could be maybe somebody drinks and gambles all the money away. You see what I'm saying? Like there's something like this. I know this is kind of seems a specific message. So tell me more here. Two of Cups. Okay, so somebody in the equation is questioning whether this is something that um, can be fixed. And I think that somebody, the person that maybe caused the damage, is scared to death that it can't be fixed. That's why this hopeful energy is here. Um, I want to look a little more at this detail here. What is this detail that I'm picking up? Now, again, somebody could be battling with um, maybe some escapism. Somebody here could have a Pisces North Node, Virgo South Node, or reversed even. Could be Virgo North Node, Pisces South Node. There could be something like that going on with somebody here. I see Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Ten of I'm telling you, there's something about a detail about the money or details, the information, what this reading is about has to do with money, resources. Okay. Sorry, that was not a ghost, I promise. It was just propped up. That's my lid to my candle. Okay, let's see here. Show me more about this devil energy, please. Yeah, man. Causing some damage here. Whatever this is, really causing some damage. Something's got to change. And there's the Empress. So this may be a spouse. And there's the Ace of Pentacles. You're whoever's on the receiving end of this apology is not sure whether this they can trust it or not. Okay, it could be a lot of talk, not a lot of action. Okay, so there could be a little bit of doubts. And again, I see some concern around something continuing here. There might be a choice that needs to be made in the connection. Where is Scorpio in all of this? What is Scorpio's role here? Looks like you're on the receiving end of the apology. You could also be someone on the outside that's hearing about this, okay? Somebody could be asking your advice here. There's something here about looking at the actions, but also the amount of time, something about time, how long somebody's been doing something, like how long somebody's, been together. This could be like the history here, okay, that's being looked at. Four Wands, yeah, it could be maybe how long something was going on without somebody noticing. I feel like this is what it feels. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Scorpio, somebody's either telling you or this is you looking at this information that something like somebody thought everything was fine. There could have been somebody that was managing the money or handling the money and wouldn't have noticed. This could be where maybe a large purchase, maybe on a home, could be something. It feels like maybe somebody saved a lot of money to purchase a home or purchase land or something like that. And when it came time to do it, the money wasn't there. Or when it kept getting brought up, we kept kind of skirting around the issue. Somebody kept skirting around the issue. It seems like that. Like this might have been a big purchase or something of this nature. Maybe this was the kids' college fund or something. Okay. Yeah, somebody. So there was some deception. Okay. Because I feel like somebody was saying like, yeah, everything's fine, everything's good, we're all good to go. You know what I mean? Like all up to the point where it couldn't be lied about anymore. Somebody may have missed the details. That may be what this is about. Somebody wasn't picking up on a detail, or somebody thought they just like it was a I don't know, there's something about missing a detail here. Like, why didn't I see this sooner? This was going on this whole time kind of thing is what I'm picking up. Could be 9 years or more. I'm hearing the whole time. So what is the guidance here then in this situation? What is the guidance? Because I see that there's a choice. Not sure whether we want to stick around for this or if this is forgivable. Very difficult choice here. Okay. 9 of Swords, Judgment. Yeah. Three of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. There's a bit of an ultimatum. It's like, this can only be worked out if I have control of the finances or something. I have control of something. Okay. Yeah, Two of Wands. Okay. This feels like that's whatever the issue is. It feels like somebody saying like, okay, I have to be the one in control. I'm just going to use the financial thing as a example. I have to be the one in control of this. If I'm going to stick with this and we're going to heal this and we're going to move forward, right? It feels like there's a choice around somebody needing to make the decisions, kind of take on the responsibility here with that Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that seems like the only way that somebody is willing to work on the connection. I do see a willingness because, but I'm also seeing like the stress around, is it the right choice? What the Three of Cups does say to me that there is some kind of this is how we can come together. Okay. I feel like there's somebody here, whoever's on the receiving end again of this apology is wanting to really going to be very looking at somebody's actions under a microscope. Okay. Where this other person here, this person that's apologizing, is there a genuine willingness or is this manipulation? Let me ask that. Is this the Sun? Okay. Well, I feel they're really embarrassed by this. I do get some kind of embarrassment. I also see this person doesn't know if they can. This person definitely can't do it on their own. They admit that they have a problem, is what I'm seeing. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're embarrassed by it because people have seen them a certain way, and now that like the truth is out here, like their skeletons are out of the closet here. Queen of Cups. Yeah, very embarrassed here. Seven of Cups. There's like a humility or a humbleness here that I'm seeing. Page of Pentacles, strength. I see this person saying, I'm going to make it right. I'm going to make it right. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to make it right. I definitely feel like this person does not want to lose their family here. I don't, it's almost like this person is aware and even embarrassed of everything that they're going to have to like come clean about. I do see their willingness. Okay. I do see a willingness. I don't see any kind of deception. That Five of Swords, it seems more like this person's not sure that they can handle it, which is why I feel like maybe if this is you on the receiving end of this, like you're going to have to take control of something if this is going to work, because this person is, there is something about some serious indulgent energy, and it feels financial to me, but it could be anything. Okay. It could, maybe they like to make large purchases or I don't know. It just feels financial, foundation related, resource related. Okay. But I do feel like this person's actions are going to be under like a microscope. I feel this person saying, I don't know how, but I know it's going to take time, but I'm going to do what I need to do to make this right, is how it's coming through. Ugh, okay. I do see them kind of laying on trying to lay on the emotions and the romance. Okay, there could just be careful if I'm telling those of you, if this is your story and you know that somebody can be emotionally manipulative, then I want to tell you, be careful of any sort of emotional manipulation. Okay. But I do see somebody like all their kind of skeletons coming out of the closet here, and I do see embarrassment. Okay, I do see like feeling guilt and concerned about how people see them, are viewing them, like other family and that kind of thing. Okay. So my loves, I'm going to get this to you. I hope this reading was helpful to whoever finds it and needs it. I'm sending you all the love. I appreciate the love back. See you soon.